I have no idea how to start this video because I'm not a YouTuber. But hi, my name's Cameron. I don't know if you can tell by my shirt, but I work at Sephora. I'm a guy. And when I was looking on the YouTube, sorry, God, I can't speak. It's like every time I try to talk to a client, it's like, hi, welcome to Sephora. Can't talk. Anyways, let's get back on track. Every time when I first got my interview at Sephora, I was super excited and I would go online for every YouTube video that I could find. And every YouTube video that I could find was primarily female, which makes sense. The majority of Sephora's selling demographic is female, as well as their cast. So, totally fine. I saw some that were guys, but not really that their experience of being a guy working at Sephora. And honestly, I was really nervous because I didn't know if I had to wear makeup, which I don't typically do, which I've been converted ever since. So, I like it. Anyways, I really enjoyed, I didn't really, because I couldn't find any information. So walking to that interview, first with my district recruiting officer, and then with my manager or my store director, it was really nervous because I'm like, what am I supposed to live up to? I have no idea how to apply eyeshadow, no idea about lipsticks. I can tell you some basic level. I have no idea about foundations or concealers. I can tell you about skincare. So when I was trying to find videos, there weren't any. So this is the video for past Cameron, or any guys who are looking to apply to Sephora. I would say one, do it. I worked at A&W for a couple of years, about 4 years. I started when I was 13. I'm 18 now. You have to be 18 to work at Sephora, obviously. And I really, in contrast, I found that this is a much better suit for me because I'm someone that's charismatic. I enjoy talking to people, and I really like working not on commission, but rather compassion. It's one of those like cheesy things that we say, but I really agree with that message. And you really build bonds with clients, and I think it's cool. Anyways, stay on track. So, being a guy at Sephora is different. It's obviously, for the females, there are makeup regulations, so you have to wear, I think I don't know. I can get back to you. I'm not gonna put it on. I don't know how to edit YouTube videos. Anyways, you can search it up. But for guys, those regulations don't exist just because typically, I'm from Canada, but even in my culture, it's not really accepted, especially Alberta, which is a more conservative province. It's not something that's really welcome at all. So wearing makeup isn't necessary, so don't worry. You probably, you can ask, but you won't get the tunics like the girls have. You'll probably have like a shirt, which is coming in soon for me, which is really cool. The thing is, it's really nice at Sephora that you can, as a guy, because you do face those cultural expectations, you can opt in to wear one of the girls' shirts. Obviously, you have to talk to your store director about ordering that. Or, of course, if you want to wear makeup at Sephora. It's really nice, and it's a really accepting environment, at least at my store. I don't know if I'll say what store I work at, because that's a little bit weird. But the girls there are absolutely amazing. I've never felt 1 ounce of judgment, and I've worked there for about a month. So you get a pretty good judgment of how people react to you about a guy wearing makeup, and no one even hiccuped, right? In fact, when I just bought the Dior Forever foundation because I wanted to try to start wearing it, and all the girls were like, oh my god, it looks so good on you. I'm like, stop it, thank you. So I really enjoyed that. And it was just such a wonderful environment to work in. So number one, if you're afraid about makeup, don't be. My second concern was clients. They're gonna see a guy. They're gonna be either one, oh, he's clearly gay, which I am. But I don't want people treating me in a homophobic sense, because that would suck. So I was really nervous about that. Two, I was afraid no one would take my advice, which is fair because I don't know a lot about makeup. So, and actually, that was my main concern. I had no idea about makeup. It's funny. It's ironic now because currently I'm filming on top of the Sephora favorites next big thing because I wanted the Natasha Denona blush. Times change. You will be converted. Welcome to Sephora. So it was really, so to answer those things, clients, I've never had a client treat me differently because it was a guy. Maybe they're thinking it. They never said it vocally. Never verbalized it, sorry. Two, yeah, I don't remember what I said for the second one, but we'll just skip to number three. It's like, oh god, it's 11 p.m. Like, I've had a long day. I go to school. I go to Sephora. Talking. Anyways, back on track. So, yeah, totally. I still have no idea about makeup. I know foundation. I know how I can apply it on clients. I can do mini facials, mini makeovers. But I'm slowly learning, and because I'm just starting, I'm a main cast role, so I didn't have any experience as a cashier before, which most people do. I was lucky enough to have a selling role immediately, so that's really nice, but I don't have that training that most people have, so I'll have to wait until after Christmas to have that training, which is perfectly fine. It's no problem. But people take my advice seriously because when I talk about things, it's like, I'm so sorry, but I can help you find a cast member that will know your question because I have no idea about eyeliner. Kat Von D sells it. That's all I know. She doesn't vaccinate her kids either. My first YouTube video, I'm causing drama. Anyways, but with skincare, so I feel like that's really how I got on the role. There was a specific role for a skincare consultant. And I really love skincare, and I don't know why, but I started watching YouTubers like Tati, YouTubers talking about skincare, and I felt like, oh, that's like a really cool thing. I want to learn about the science of what are emollients, humectants, what are actually good ingredients, rather than people saying, oh, natural stuff, because natural doesn't mean good. And I really love learning about the science of it because I'm a kind of science guy. I love math. I love calculus. I love science. I'm getting, hopefully, if I'm accepted to McGill, I'll be getting a degree in physics. So science is something I really do appreciate, and I love taking that time to explain it to clients. So that's how I kind of got in the door. Even though I didn't know pretty much anything about makeup, I knew a lot about skincare. So I studied a lot, and I had that interest, and I think my interviews, it really showed through that. I'm curious, I'm bright, so I can learn fairly quickly, and I'm passionate about this. Like, this job is not something, I have to go to Sephora. It's, yeah, I get to work today. And that's really because of the store that I work at, the amazing, the exempt. So that's kind of like our main supervisorial positions, our store director. They're amazing. They're so welcome. So in essence, which is kind of a short video, maybe I'm rambling too much. If you're a guy, you're not going to be treated any differently. Those regulations for makeup don't apply to you, which is cool. But really, you can be passionate. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It's really, so close the video on a closing note. Sephora has that message of no stripes. So even if there's someone's a store director, it's never going to be a moment where someone's being condescending to you. It's always going to be a teaching moment. It's always going to be a moment where you can seek to be understood. And that's what I love about Sephora. So if you're worried about going into that interview as a guy, don't worry, because you're going to do fine. Show them your passion for what you do know. And if you don't know a lot, fake it till you make it, baby. Okay, have a good night. Thanks, y'all.